I think that's better.
Yeah. What do you mean from as opposed to what?
Wait to see if we get audio.
Okay, I couldn't even hear it earlier.
It wasn't making noise, that's why.
Oh, well, then there you go.
I think that's better. Yeah, I think we're good. As opposed to being not better.
Yeah. I was like, well, I didn't.
It wasn't making noise, that's why. All right, good. I'm over that shit. It'll be a miracle if we make it an hour.
Yeah, you think? Oh, yeah, an absolute miracle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be a short one for all we know.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's hot. It's hot out.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Yes.
All right, we're rolling.
We are back. Welcome back, forecasters.
Oh, yeah, forecasters. Got to remember to say that.
Well, I'll take care of it. You don't have to worry about it.
Right, because I just call them podcasters.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
I thought you got it down last week, and
Yeah.
we're not even there.
No.
Well, welcome back
Yeah.
to another episode of Our 4 Cents. I'm Andy.
Round 17. I'm Zach.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. I was anticipating a really slow, boring tournament last week, and it surprised us with a hell of a finish.
Oh, yeah. Harris English and Cosmo Kramer Hickok.
Yeah. Yeah. Congrats to Harry English.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I was kind of rooting for Kramer there.
I think everyone was.
Yeah, you could hear the crowd. They're chanting his name. You know, like there's something about a first time win.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Like there's a lot that comes with it. There's the exemption for 2 years. There's your entry to the Masters, the PGA Championship, like all those little things. Little things. Those are big things that come along with a victory.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Along with a purse of 1.7 or whatever. Well, not a purse, but the winner's share.
Yeah. I mean, he still had a decent chunk of money.
Yeah,
but still.
and like it's it's great experience for him too.
Yeah, I think.
Hickok,
I mean, they played 8 extra holes.
they were making pars exciting again.
Yeah.
It was so awesome to see par after par after par, just keeping it going. And like a lot of these were par saves that they were just avoiding 3 putts. And there were some that were like, there was on the 3rd hole, for example, I think it was, or maybe no, it was the second time they played 18. So the second, I think Harris English was, up on the edge of the bunker, right there on the lip, and it was buried too. And he ends up getting up and down for a crazy par when, Hickok made his putt. It was like a 40-footer that missed by a percentage of a millimeter. Like this thing,
It was close.
It was really close. And there was there's a handful of those situations that happened. It was just so exciting to watch, like all these pars happen. It was almost like nobody wanted to win, but they were both refusing to lose at the same time.
Yeah.
They were making these 11-foot par saves, but no one wanted to go out and shoot a birdie after they played the 18th hole like a half a dozen times.
I thought there was a couple that I thought it was going to be over.
Yeah.
A couple times I go, well, all right, that's
just
it.
push us to the next one. They're like, oh, let's go back to 17, because that was a much more difficult hole, and anything could happen in terms of the 17th.
Yeah, they could have just played another 9.
They almost did. I thought they were going to do a full 9, but then Harris English had a really nice putt there to win it all. There's some fantastic fist pumps on the 72nd hole. They each made a really nice birdie to get to 13 under. Harris English's was the first. I mean, this was probably 25 feet, 30 feet. And it was just an absolute beauty.
That's awesome.
And the pump was even better than the putt. I mean, it was nice. I like calling this one like an abbreviated haymaker.
Oh, okay.
Because he didn't extend, but he got that haymaker motion going on.
Did he come from the top a little?
It was kind of just it was like a sidearm kind of thing.
Because I think he did that when he.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is a little from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's
you don't
his
want to
move.
get in the way of this one either, because he was coming in fast.
That's his move.
That's his move, yeah. And he actually did a pair of them on the 72nd hole.
Ooh.
Yeah. One wasn't enough. He went back for more. And then Hickok, his was more of a tiger uppercut, It was sweet. It was funny. I really did enjoy it.
Good to nitpick their finisher moves.
Yeah. But, because like Harris English, I was mad at him for a moment because I thought he stole away playoff golf from us by getting that birdie. Because there was 3 people at 12 or something like that, and I was like, okay, we have a shot here. We're gonna get some bonus golf, and then he drops it in. I'm like, no one's gonna get this. The last opportunity was Kramer Hickok making a gem.
That was perfect.
It was really cool. I was bummed out that he didn't take home the trophy, but he's not going anywhere.
Right. Made some exciting golf for the Travelers, which that's a good spot for dramatics.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
The Spieth.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, exactly. Because you saw him going out of the same bunker that Spieth did in 2017.
Yeah. Same hole location.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was funny. I don't remember what.
I was waiting for him to dump it in and the win that way.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But I think it was on like the 7th. It was like the 6th and 7th playoff hole when they were on 18, and they basically just flipped locations.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you.
It's like the last time we did this, you were here and you were there.
I was here. I was like, man, I hope they were paying attention.
Yeah, and they both ended up making a par.
Yeah,
just from both ends.
Yeah,
it's really wild.
Twice.
Right.
Both sides, both pars. So, do you know what the longest playoff was? Did you see the stat?
I didn't see the stat. No, did they present it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
11 holes.
11, yeah.
In 1949.
But if you don't count the 18s that were for like the U.S. Open and stuff like that.
Yeah. This was like
obviously that's different. Yeah. But 11.
Yeah, 11 sudden death holes.
Right.
It was 1949 Motor City Open.
Oh, hey, we're going back to the Motor City next week.
I know.
That works out perfectly.
It's a good bookend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not the same golf course. I don't remember where, but it was not the same place.
Gotcha.
It was Lloyd, Mr. Icicle Mangrum, and Carrie the Dentist Middlecoff.
Did they all have nicknames back then?
Well, they called Lloyd Mr. Icicle, I'm sure, because he was just like a clutch player.
Yeah.
But Carrie the Dentist Middlecoff I made up because he was like 25, 24, 26, somewhere in that area, and he gave up his dental practice to go be a golfer.
Oh, sweet.
So I called him the dentist.
Okay.
By default. I had to go with it.
Yeah, that's like the opposite of I want to say Richie.
Richie who?
The kid from Field of Dreams who left the game to become a doctor.
Yeah, he did the reverse.
Yeah, right? But I can't believe I'm drawing a blank here. Archie.
Bunker?
No. It's not Manning either. That's going to be your next one. Archibald Graham. Archie Graham. That was his name. Moonlight.
Thank God we figured that out.
I wasn't going to be able to talk about anything else without getting that.
Oh, but the interesting thing, which I don't think they put it up there, and I didn't like grasp the ridiculousness of it, but they were co-winners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they played 11 holes. It got too dark.
And then they didn't come back the next day? They both won?
They just go, hey, we'll split it. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think anyone would do that today?
I was just going to ask the same thing.
There's
no way.
No.
There's no way. Just with the way people are and like the sponsorships and all that kind of garbage, there's just too much red tape to go through to actually go through with that.
And I wonder how
if it was one of those situations like the match, I can see that happening just for like the story. They would actually try and push for it. But in like a regular tournament, nah.
Because I wonder if, hypothetically, if they both won, would they both get invited to the Masters? Would they both get...
See, that's all that red tape that I'm talking about. There's all this bureaucracy that's going to be
it'd be impossible.
discussed. Yeah.
It'd be impossible. Which is so crazy that, like, you can't tie. You can't be nice.
Oh, I know, yeah.
You can't be nice about this. You have to choke them out. Like...
Yeah, it's strange because like when there's the children, there's the whole participation awards stuff going on.
Yeah,
and they don't let that spill over into adult world.
I know we give them out,
but soon enough, like that generation's going to be grown-ups, and everyone's going to want to tie all the time. So maybe someday down the road.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not rooting for that though, to be honest.
No, God no. Yeah. Anyone? Did you think played well?
Yeah, I saw some interesting stuff like. Paul Casey we were talking about last week with his forearms and everything like that. But
and Gary said his nickname's Popeye.
Popeye. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, he had that on the back of his bib for the that tournament where they had the nicknames.
Yeah.
So we talked about that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Popeye, because of the forearms. That's I didn't even put that
dumb.
together.
I can't believe we missed that.
Yeah, damn.
Bunch of fools.
Thanks, Gare.
Way to go.
But he started. He just started off in a strange way. He just had out of the gate 5 pars, then 4 birdies, immediately followed by 4 bogeys.
All right, we're back to square one.
Just like, yeah, right. And I don't know how he did after. Then he just parred out afterwards. But it's just it was strange.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
Bubba played well
He did
most of the weekend. He didn't play well on Sunday, or most of the week. He didn't play well on Sunday. I think he shot 3 over.
Yeah. He was doing pretty well. We've been talking about crumbleation a lot on this show lately, and frankly, we've had some laughs, but it's not a laughing matter. It's not funny. Unless it's happening to somebody else. And in this case, it was somebody else. Bubba Watson, he's our new Crumble-Siltskin. He was a shoo-in to win this thing. Well, not a shoo-in, but he had the lead.
Right, I thought he had.
And he
a
goes
really
6
solid
over
chance.
in the final 5 holes. He goes 6 over.
Yeah, that's.
He
crazy.
shot 67 good holes this week, and then
just went, I'm good. I'm going home.
Crumbleuffagus.
Crumbleuffagus, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Who else?
Well, actually, before we leave the topic of Bubba, I was watching
Okay.
him on Thursday, and he must have felt something in his club or his swing or something like that, but he did like a check swing.
The driver.
Yeah, driver head comes flying off. Ball goes way down in the fairway. You get a fairway in regulation. No head on the stick.
Yeah.
Makes birdie.
300 yards.
Yeah. Right in the fairway, makes birdie.
Yeah, no big deal.
It's awesome. And he was like stalling on the tee box like 2 holes later because they were trying to get the equipment in there. And it
Yeah,
was,
he's trying to get a new shaft on that thing.
yeah, like he gave his keys to
That's
like a
funny.
marshal or something like that. Like, I need
Go-
that. I
go
need
in-
that club.
Go into my $100,000 vehicle and get my club.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I think I told the story about how my buddy Dylan was working at a club and Freddie Couples was going out to play a round with Rafa Nadal, and Nadal didn't have any shoes. So Freddie's like, "Hey Dylan, here are my keys to my villa. I need you to go up into my closet, find a pair of shoes for Rafa here, and bring them back for us, please." And he's like, "Yeah, you got it."
Sure.
And they were just like they were like friends.
Yeah.
Uh,
Friends with Freddie.
Yeah, friends with Freddie. I mean, friendly Freddie. He would be one of the coolest people on
Oh,
the
100%.
tour to be friends with.
Yeah, easily.
Dylan screwed him in a bull riding contest one time. There was a mechanical bull that players were gambling on, and Dylan was supposed to his opponent was throwing the match like it was actually a collusion, and Freddie had my buddy Dylan. And, the first buck, he immediately puts his hand down. Unknowing, I don't even know if he just got caught off guard or didn't realize that you have to have one hand in the air. Like, he told me the story, and it's a great story, too. But, the other guy threw the match, and he still won. It shouldn't go that way.
I was trying to lose here for you.
Yeah, right. And I think Freddie let him... Yeah, I think he let it by, but, that had to be disappointing. Like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
was-
hell
that-
just happened
That's
here?
a rough one.
Yeah.
Brooks.
Koepka, yeah.
Yeah. Tied 5th.
Yeah, he
What are you
shot
doing?
5 under on Sunday.
Yeah, what are you doing? This isn't a major.
It was supposed to be Chase's tournament.
I know. He didn't make the cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bummer.
We were way off.
Yeah. Actually, my pick was okay. Russell Henley did well until
He was
Yeah, well,
tied 19th.
on
7 under total.
15-16 he went double-double.
Ugh.
So, on Sunday, he was 2 strokes off the pace. He was in the top 5.
Yeah.
And then he just threw away my
Crumbled.
opportunity to look good
He
as
may
a
have
picker.
crumbled.
Oh, yeah. Not as bad as Bubba. Bubba's taking the prize for this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of prizes, do we have the worst?
Oh,
Luke Donald was giving us a shot.
Oh my God, I was gonna get there, but
Yeah.
Bo Hostler,
Oh, really?
he played well.
Oh, okay. Are you still talking about people who played well?
Yeah, I was going.
Gotcha. I was going to say, I didn't think he...
I forget what he ended up. I think he was tied 10th.
Yeah, 9
under.
Yeah.
Oh, Bo was our man that we were trying to hopefully carry on the Keith Mitchell effect.
That's right, yeah.
But he ruined our theory.
And, yeah, we haven't seen that since. So that was an outlier.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Another shout-out to, what's that guy's name? Malcolm Gladwell.
Oh, yeah, outliers.
We're bringing that back from 2 months ago.
And then Bryson tied 19th, 7 under as well.
Okay, yeah.
It's up there. It's good enough, you know.
Yeah, he's just a solid golf
Oh, by the
player.
way, you talked about your pick. My pick tied 13th.
Oh, yeah?
Guido.
Really?
Yeah, Guido Migliozzi, 8 under.
I didn't remember that you...
Yeah,
made that pick.
he's riding that wave.
Yeah, so we probably tied because I think Russell Henley was probably around
7 under.
Yeah,
He was 7. I was 8.
Oh, you were 8. Oh, so you had me
So
beat.
13 and 19.
Okay,
Still good.
and our guest Mike Brennan, he picked Tony Finau, who missed the cut.
Missed the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And neither did Ricky. Ricky Fowler missed the cut as well.
Well, we got high hopes for him in Detroit
Yes.
because he's a rocket mortgage
Yep.
guy. So
Yeah, he's got to perform well. They might juice up the balls a little bit for him.
yeah. Now, did he get in on a sponsorship exemption, or did he earn his way into this tournament?
I don't know. He's in there though.
Yeah,
I know he's
I did see him in the field. Yeah.
I also wanted to say that TPC River Highlands played way tougher than I expected.
Yeah.
I mean, they only finished at 13 under after 4 days.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's 7 shots easier than the U.S. Open. And 7 shots over 4 days, like, that's not a lot.
Easier? What do you mean easier?
It was 7 shots
easier
than the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Only 7 shots. That's not a lot.
That isn't a lot. You're right.
Which is kind of, I was like, well, that's like less than a stroke every 9 holes you play.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like, every time you go out and play golf, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I definitely left one out there on that hole.
Right, right.
Oh, and that
So
hole.
that's a 1.5. Yeah, it's not even 2 full shots a day.
Yeah, it's like 1.75 a day.
Yeah. However, you're basing this on the leaders, not basing on total average
Total.
of the field.
Right. I was just saying, who went the lowest over
Yeah.
the 4-day span?
So there is a little bit of a difference
sure.
there, but I mean,
yeah, I'm sure the people. Well, plus you get the U.S. Open, you get a lot of people that qualify.
they're like there's amateurs and then there's club pros and that kind of stuff. So they're not
Right.
going to play as well as the
Yes.
tour card carrying players.
Yes. And then on some other tours, Steve Stricker,
I
pretty
s-
sure he won the Champions.
he was on the top of the leaderboard the last update I saw.
Yeah, so I'm going with Steve. I don't really know. But then I know definitely Victor Hovland won.
Oh yeah, right. He's playing overseas too.
Yeah, he was over in the, that was the BMW. One of the BMWs,
Okay, was
the
it like
Euro
race
Tour.
for Dubai kind of thing?
probably. But he had the eye of the tiger.
Just
One eye. One
Hovland?
eye. Yeah, remember he had to withdraw from the U.S. Open because of his sand in the eye?
Oh, was that the reason he gave?
Yeah, that's why. No, that's actually what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had like an eye patch on and everything in a photo he took.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how? Because I didn't watch the U.S.
Oh,
Open.
that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I actually watched a little bit of this tournament. I mean, Saturday was Judgment Day, so
Yeah,
didn't see any then. But
busy.
yeah,
A lot going on there in your life.
yeah, we're trying to calm it down. Yeah, too much going on.
All right. Worst scores? We were talking about Luke. Oh, God. It's all going down.
Well, he was there for Thursday, but I think he played a little bit better on Friday.
He didn't do much better. All in all, he didn't do much better. Who was that? Third to last. He ended up third to last.
Okay.
So we had Brian Kaiser, plus 17. That
Yeah.
was our winner.
Okay.
Worst 2-day score. That's actually a little return to normalcy for us because he's a head pro
Okay.
at Longmeadow Country Club.
I wonder how he got into the field.
He qualified. It's just like one of those qualifier type things.
Okay, sure.
He's done it a couple
Well, there's like
times.
Monday qualifiers and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was that, but I know he's qualified for some PGA Tour events before.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and then Will Gordon was the weekend,
Okay.
and he was plus 9. And I was actually shocked when I looked up some of his stats. He had a decent year last year. He got like sponsor exemptions and whatever from those. He played in 11 events last year.
Yeah.
How much money do you think he made?
I want to say like 230K.
775.
Wow. I was going high to try and ruin your big your big giveaway, you know? Wow, for like a name that we've never heard.
Yeah.
I think of fish sticks, even though that's Gorton's with a T.
Mm-hmm.
Will Gordon, he just sounds like he might look like a fish stick.
I don't even know what Will Gordon looks like.
Well, I just told you. I've never seen him, but I can guarantee you that's what he looks like.
So you got enough money from $775,000 to get his card for 2021. So he was like top 125 in the FedEx.
Okay. Oh, so he made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right. It's crazy.
Cool.
And he actually got third in the Travelers last year.
Yeah. See, that's what I feel would be like the pinnacle of being a professional golfer. To go under the radar and not have anybody know who you are and make an amazing living.
One of the things I wrote in my notes, I said, dude got third, and I wouldn't have been able to pick him out of a lineup.
Right.
He got third last year, and I don't know who he is. I don't have
Third.
he got third in the Travelers last year,
Yeah.
and I don't know who the hell he is.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, if you ain't first, you're last.
It is one of those things.
Like in golf, it's like
Yeah.
racing. You're just like, you're
Right.
irrelevant.
Or you just have to have a personality that sets you apart.
That's true.
Or like a certain look or something like that. Like Cameron Smith had that dirt stash going on. The Aussie.
And the
The
mullet.
hair, so that gets you some attention. Plus, playing good golf matters a
Harry
lot.
Higgs.
Harry Higgs, yeah, he's fun. He's got some exuberance there. Like you don't have to win to get noticed. Like Beef Johnson,
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
he was one of my favorites. And he doesn't win a lot. He usually plays over there, and but
Just
I don't know what
over
I'm.
there.
I don't even know what we're doing by not bringing up Ricky's having a baby.
Oh yeah.
That should have been the first sentence out of our mouth.
Yeah. We'll go into the turn for this.
Okay. We're ready to go, right? Make that turn.
Yeah. I think we lost some video in there, but that's all right.
That's fine. Ricky Fowler is having a baby. A little girl. I think she's set to be here in November.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Good for you, Ricky.
So you know what? Maybe I was
You
was
were
correct
kinda
this whole
spot on.
time.
Yeah, I was
because
say, you
that's
may have been spot on.
Yeah, we were correct. He was already going through the stress of, because they probably just found out right when we started this podcast. They had learned that they were
Yeah.
pregnant,
They knew.
and now they're just announcing it.
Right, and he knows it's a girl already.
Exactly. So I think I was right, and I was called out.
You were right.
There was all that hate mail that we talked about,
Yep,
and now
all of it.
now who's laughing? No one, and that's the issue here. We need someone. Someone's got to be laughing here. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And Allison Stoke too. Wow. She's a famous athlete too. So
yeah.
she's also having the baby. It's not just Ricky.
Yes.
They are a
Yes.
couple. They're a team. So
Yes, he's not a. What are they, like a seahorse or something?
seahorses. The males have the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? There's some
there you go.
encyclopedia facts for you.
Yeah, it's like the one thing people know about seahorses.
That's all I got.
Oh, so is that the end of the turn?
No.
Just Ricky and seahorse. And
Yeah,
then,
Ricky, seahorses. I'm out.
Yeah.
I told you we're not making it to an hour.
Yeah.
No, we might. Oh, so I texted you this because it was so important that
Oh, this is a big deal. Yeah.
I saw square shoes in the wild.
Oh, you know what? When you texted me, I was under the impression someone on tour playing in the
No.
tournament was wearing them.
No.
And I thought that was like ridiculous.
Oh my god, I saw
And also, would that be cheating too? Would that be
a training aid?
yeah? Because
I
they're
don't know.
presented as a training aid,
That's true.
but they're just a pair of shoes at the same time. Like you don't actually have a device lining you up.
I mean, you do have square shoes.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a tricky one there, but I bet they're legal to wear. Because honestly,
I don't see any out there.
well, that's not because they're illegal. It's probably because they're useless.
But I did see them in the wild, and I almost fell over.
That's awesome. Did you talk to this person? They were.
Oh yeah.
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 And you had a discussion regarding them?
No,
Oh.
no, I
You
was
weren't-
actually thrown off by them
So you
so
couldn't even
much.
think
I was
straight.
like, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is real.
Damn, that's a shame that you didn't get. You're not. What kind of a journalist are you?
Yeah, a terrible one. I mean, I'm gonna see this person again, and I'm gonna ask him about
Okay.
them.
Yeah. That's so funny that you saw them out in the wild.
Yeah.
Were you joking when you said you ordered some, or are they actually?
No, I
in-
didn't order them yet.
You didn't. Okay.
I might try and steal them off him.
Right.
Or,
yeah.
or her. Not throwing anyone under the bus.
Oh well, I think it's a little too late for that.
Yeah, I know.
We're not expecting you to give out the name of the person. That wouldn't be fair.
It's Bob. No. Just kidding. He actually had socks on too. The squares, like the same logo.
Oh, I was gonna
Had
say.
the
I hope he
socks.
was wearing socks.
Yeah, but they had the square.
Square shoe socks.
Yeah.
Holy shit. do they come with the?
I'm assuming they come with.
Yeah, because if not, that is a really scary idea that someone went out and bought socks. You know,
I don't know.
I'm sure they come with.
They have to.
Yeah, and oh my god,
I hope so.
I, it's a shame that they made the socks in the first place.
I know.
Like
That's. I don't. Nope. That's it. I'm moving on from that.
This is upsetting. I can see you, if you can see Zach's frustration.
You can't because the video actually just stopped for some reason. So
Oh,
know
because
what's
there were
going on.
so many people watching the video anyway.
there was let me see, none. All right, none.
All right, you're in the clear.
Yep, perfect. Oh, found another question from your pops.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is the second one. How does PGA choose pairings for each tournament?
Yes, so I don't know, but my assumption is that they just do it however they want, and they avoid certain things, and they, look for certain things in terms of ratings, and, I don't know, for example, like at the U.S. Open, one of the pairings was Phil Mickelson. There was two other people from San Diego, so it was Xander Schauffele
Max Homa.
and Max Homa. The three of them were paired together, and it was clearly done on purpose because they were the local bunch. And I can't, and they also refused to put Bryson and Brooks together. So there's a committee that decides how they are done, but I don't have an answer. Do you?
Somewhat.
Okay.
I think there's some, especially for Thursday, Friday. This is obviously all Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday are based on playing, and then
Obviously,
whoever's the
right.
first one in
Yeah, it draws
is the last out.
Yeah.
So if you're the lowest 65 on, or like if you're at the first one to get to 10 under and finish your round, you're going to be the last one out.
Right. And it even comes down to if you're in the same group on Saturday and you score the same score, the first one to put that ball in the 36th hole, or actually it would be the 54th hole.
Yes.
Yeah. That person would go out after the but see, what confuses me about that too is you'll notice that the person who is last will be up first in that last pairing.
Right.
Which I think that's strange too, because if you're first in, last out, you would think that you would be the last out, and you would go second in that last group.
You would think.
Okay, but do you have an answer for that too? Because it
No.
kind of coincides with this.
I think there.
Or just
I know
because
there's a reason.
you have the tee, because like if you have a better score, you have the tee, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's just a little strange.
But I know they're not gonna put all of the big names early on Thursday.
They have to get some.
They have to split it
Yeah,
so that you're gonna get some are early, some are late, and they're gonna try and get a couple marquee groups.
of course.
So there's gonna be like tiers. Like they're not gonna put them out like the first tee time.
Right.
Like they're not gonna put Brooks or DeChambeau or Tiger, or even Ricky. Like he's still a big draw.
Yeah, still a draw.
He's still usually part of a marquee when they do that. The
Featured groups
Yeah,
and
like
that
the
kind of
featured
stuff.
groups. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's always gonna be one of those.
Yeah, he's often in there.
And there's basically just tiers. And I know some places they still have, like the Masters. It's like former champ and then like an amateur.
Oh,
or
right,
whoever
right.
won some other event. I forget the exact event, but like
Yeah.
they do it
and
that
like
way.
the PGA Championship in the past, when that was the last major of the year,
Yeah.
the three previous major winners, like the three major winners of that season, would go out together on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, which is cool.
I always thought that was a nice one. But a lot of it is, and they're like, yeah, there's got to be some that they're basing it on just getting them out there. It's like, oh, well, you're left, so we're going to put you together. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to certain ones.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, they're being very specific about not putting certain people together.
Right, because that Brooks and Bryson thing, they thought it would have been a disadvantage to Bryson.
Probably.
Because he would have been catching the brunt of the crowd and that kind of thing, and I don't know. It would have been good for ratings.
Oh my God, it would have been great for ratings.
And
I thought they were gonna, because they were same score at some point on Saturday, and I was like, ooh, maybe Sunday.
yeah,
And I wonder if they would play really well
I think. Well, I did hear a quote from Bryson saying like he was going to do everything he could to get paired with him. So
Right.
he's like, I got to go out and shoot 61, just
Gotta
so
do
I
what
can.
you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes they probably are. I wonder if, like, if you're a top tier person, if you're going like, all right, well, you're gonna put me with someone in the morning, like, can you put me with Phil? I want to play with Phil this week.
Yeah, I don't think they take requests.
I don't know. It's based on seniority,
There's
like in a club.
Right? Yeah.
Is there tea time request in yet? Nope. Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, that would be.
You missed the seniority deadline.
Yeah, I think that would. I don't think it would work.
No.
But
No way.
yeah, I think whatever they do works well enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't think they were getting many complaints or
Nah,
concerns.
probably not. I mean, I bet you sometimes people are probably pissed. Like, oh, I gotta play with this asshole. Like, back back when like Keegan would take 5 minutes to hit a ball.
Yeah, see, that would be kind of
I bet you people would be
difficult.
pissed.
Yeah.
Like, hell no. I'm sitting this one out. Screw you guys.
Oh, that would
Screw
be
you, Rocket Mortgage. I'm not playing with Keegan.
Right, yeah, spite.
My back hurts.
Let's give it up for spite.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That was it for the turn.
Yeah.
I didn't have a ton.
No. Yeah, I should have showed up with something.
Yeah.
I brought Ricky to the table, I guess.
That's true.
Little child. Little baby action. That's exciting news.
Yeah, and I brought square shoes, and your dad brought us the choosing pairings.
Yeah.
Which is a big one.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I wish we had a specific answer, but it's kind of fuzzy for us.
Well, the tier thing, I read that.
Okay.
That's like a real thing.
Gotcha. Oh, so that's something that they actually make a point that they have to do.
Yeah. And they're not gonna, like I said, they're not stacking like all top tier players in Thursday morning.
Right.
They're gonna put half of them Thursday morning, half Thursday afternoon, Thursday afternoon.
And how do they base the tiers? Is it like top 50, 50
Majors,
to 100 majors?
if you've won majors, past winners.
Okay.
If you've won tour events.
So it's almost like on popularity too.
Yeah, a
It's
little
like
bit.
popularity / performance,
Which is why
which they go hand in hand,
right.
for a lot of people.
But I think that's why Ricky's always going to be a tier 1 player, just because he draws a crowd,
Right.
no matter where he goes.
I hope he plays well this week.
Oh my god, I hope he does.
He's not.
too.
I want him to be my pick, but he's not going to be my pick. Shall we just roll right into the back?
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to the Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah.
Even though there's no video.
Going up to the
We're going
Motor
to-
City. Yeah.
It still says back 9 on there, so that's a plus.
There we go.
I could turn on the webcam. Get real grainy, crappy video.
I don't think it's even worth it.
Nope, it's just us frozen in time.
Yeah.
So this one's at the Detroit Golf Club.
Wow, they really went out of their way with the title there, huh?
Yeah, really, real original. But there are not one, but 2 Donald Ross courses.
Okay, do they have like a north and a south? Or?
Yes, exactly, north and south.
See, more boring. They're just like so uncreative. Like,
That's it. That's all you got.
I bet the holes are like 1 through 18 too, right?
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, you can't even do
Boring.
Roman numerals or anything like that. I want to see
Oh.
I want to see a course with Roman numerals.
Well, I mean, it'd still be 1 through 18,
Right? Yeah.
but just I through, I don't know, the 8XVIII.
It would be XIIX,
Oh, 18, yeah.
right?
Yeah, I went the other way.
Yeah.
I added 3.
Yeah, and that's a really good looking Roman numeral too.
What, XIIV?
XIIX. You know?
Yeah.
'Cause it's,
Oh, that is good, actually.
Yeah, because it's
What-
it looks like it's like a palindrome.
Yeah, and then
You know, it's
going to
it's
the
also
nine-
it's
the
also going to
19th
look at it as like a mirror image. You know,
19th hole, too, would be XIX.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
that would be cool.
I like this.
Yeah, I like this too. But you know what the problem is? People are too stupid to read Roman numerals.
Yeah,
And
people
you're
are
gonna
too
have people
stupid to
jumping
read-
all over the course. They can't even.
People are too stupid to read clocks,
Yeah,
and they have regular numbers on them.
yeah, like digital clocks.
Yeah.
Right.
They have to have digital. No, I meant like with the hands,
Oh,
like an analog.
yeah. Oh, no. Well, I'm saying some people are stupid enough that they can't even read a digital
Oh,
clock.
that's also
we're
true.
going all the way to insulting.
Oh, so this is a fun fact. They had Albert Kahn designed clubhouse there.
What's so fun about that? Tell us.
I have no idea. My whole thing was that I didn't know clubhouse designer was a thing. Like, oh, this is
Oh.
a Ross course. It's a con building. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like,
Right. Yeah.
just make a big room there, make a bathroom there.
Right. Yeah. You don't. I mean, it has to be a prestigious building to be notable for the architect.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would think so. But I mean, I haven't seen this place. Maybe it's really nice.
I mean, it is nice.
Yeah.
It's big. It's like really like when you aerial view that place, it's the south, west, and north are like it's just like a road, and a road, and just like
Yeah.
piles of houses as far as the eye could see.
Yeah. Well, it's
There's a park to
close
the
to the
east.
city. Is it close to city limits there? Like in
Yeah,
Detroit?
a little bit. It's a little north. It
Yeah.
looks a little suburby.
A little suburby. Nice.
Yeah, in the burbs, a little bit of the burbs.
Yeah.
And obviously the houses around it are probably incredible.
Right. Whatever happened to the Greenbrier?
In Dub V?
Yeah, that tournament.
I don't know.
That was the most beautiful piece of property that you would see on
Yeah, it's a good
tour,
question.
like outside of Augusta every year. You know,
It's a good question.
I miss that. I miss seeing that one on TV. I always looked forward to that one.
I know they got flooded a couple years back pretty
Oh, that's right.
pretty
Yeah,
heavily.
that might
I mean,
be
I
that
don't
might
know
be the
if
reason right
that's
there.
I mean, sure, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
I just remember it being super flooded, but I feel like they could have gotten that back.
Right.
Did they
but
get it back
I
that
don't-
year?
I don't know.
I don't
We
know.
might need the forecasters on this one to help us out here.
Please help. Help.
But yeah, back to Detroit.
Yeah, so they had a notable professional, Horton Smith. Do you know what he is known for?
Hearing who's?
Close, but no. He won the
I bet donuts and coffee. Or is that Timmy Horton?
Oh, is that Tim Horton?
Yeah, it is. Come on. Yeah.
Sure. But he won the first and third Masters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Okay.
First and third. Like that's winning the first one's big.
Yeah, they probably didn't realize how big it was. I mean,
no
you
idea.
couldn't have. It's,
No, that's what I think makes
the
it
first
so-
annual of anything is never that big.
right.
You know.
It's like 50 years down the road. You're like, holy shit! I won the Masters.
Yeah, that's really cool to have that. The guy's not. Is he still living? Is he still with us?
I do not believe so.
How many Masters have there been? Has it been since the 50s, or has it been? Does it go way back? It goes further back than that.
Because that had to be.
Because Art Wall won in the 50s, right?
Yeah, I think that was in the 40s. No. Yeah, probably around there.
Yeah.
Wasn't prepared for that question.
Right. Yeah. Well, see. Yeah, we can't prepare for everything.
I know.
You know these
You never know where it's gonna
these
go.
random questions just happen.
Yeah, like I said, I mean that is it seems like a very city course. Like when you look at it, because it's just like nothing, all buildings, every direction.
Yeah.
There's a park on the east,
Okay.
but other than that, you're just like you're just locked in.
Yeah.
And I was surprised at like how little parking they had. I was like, how the hell do you have an event here?
Oh right. Yeah. Well, there's like shuttles in these types of places.
Yeah.
Like, I've
I don't
been
even know
part
where the
of it.
shuttle's coming from.
Eventually there's space.
I guess, or they just take over the other 18 holes and just say, "Yeah, park over there.
You know, that's definitely possible.
Park in that fairway. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit."
Yeah. Go down south.
Yeah.
North and south.
The damn Southies. I wonder if they have memberships to like one or the other, and they have rivalries.
No, because you guys have multiple courses on your.
I know.
Yeah, that's how it works.
We do have some that would 9 only.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be a only over there.
A Falls member?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, you could be a falls only.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
and still have access to the pool and all that.
Oh,
You just don't get the old course.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could still go over and pay your own guest fees
Gotcha. Yeah.
if you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. So who do you think has a shot this week? Bryson won last year.
Okay. Yeah. It
At-
was.
and that was at 23 under.
23. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be one of those courses
This
they
is the
can really
one.
they can eat this thing apart.
Yeah, it wasn't last week. It wasn't the Travelers. It's the Rocket.
Yeah.
The Rocket.
They're going to the moon.
Ma. Good thing Bryson won it.
Hank Lebioda has been showing me some stuff.
Ooh, that's a random name.
I think it's a risky one. Luckily, there's nothing on the line here.
Hank the Tank.
Yeah, but I think, like as I said, I want to pick Ricky, but I It's not advisable. So I'm going to go with Hank Labiota.
I really want to pick Ricky too.
Yeah. Well, clearly.
That's my heart. My heart wants Ricky to win.
We were picking with our heads this week.
I'm not. Kind of maybe.
Just pick Ricky. Who cares? There's nothing at stake.
No, I wanted Joaquin Neiman.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell he's been doing, but I'm picking him.
Oh, Steeman Neiman?
Steeman Neiman.
Yeah.
Oh, this is totally random too, but like Matt Wolf actually got second
Overseas?
to Bryson last year.
Last year, okay.
At the Rocket.
Well, that's when Matthew Wolf was still good.
Yeah. I mean, he is still good.
Yeah, relatively, but
he's better than us.
Yeah, relatively to us is what I'm thinking. Yeah, but in comparison to his last season, he's kind of fallen off the map.
Yeah, he's not as
even though he had a great start to the U.S. Open, like you really haven't been seeing him a lot this season.
No, you really haven't, which is kind of
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't really mean anything.
I don't care.
There's enough guys out there to watch. You don't need to.
But this is why, like, I feel like there's like people that you could pick that you're like, okay, I feel like there's a good chance they're gonna play well.
I would look through this field and I had a hard time finding someone that really
that stood out.
Confidence. Yeah.
And you don't want to pick Bryson. I don't want to pick Bryson every week.
Right. I don't want to pick him any week.
I want to pick him every week.
I don't want to pick him any weeks at all.
Man, it's because you're a curmudgeon. He hits it too far.
No, it's his personality. It's not the way he hits the ball. Are you kidding me?
I
Love the way he hits it.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just...
And I probably, if I met him, I would probably be like swooning around him. I'd be like all excited and shit like that. I wouldn't like...
A little starstruck.
I wouldn't ignore him and like give him a cold shoulder.
Right.
It's just fun to bash him in a media like this. Like for like actual... like anything real, how could I have anything against him?
I got nothing. That's why I like the whole.
But it's just fun to be the curmudgeon, as you said. You know, like
like that's why
it's almost like a part that you play.
Yeah, and that's why I like the Bryson Brooks feud.
Yeah, because it's meaningless.
I don't care about either of them.
Yeah,
except that I like both of the I like that they are really good golfers.
Yeah,
I like that there's a rivalry.
And it's fun that they can bicker and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
and like I'm a big Duke fan. And everyone's like, "Oh, I'm UNC," and I was like, "I don't dislike UNC.
Right.
I don't want UNC to be bad. I want Duke and UNC to play each other,
and I want it to be as close as it can be every time.
I
and
want
make
them
it exciting
to be like
each time.
the 1 and 2 seeds.
Yeah, that Tobacco Road rivalry has fallen off the face of the earth.
Oh, I know. And then Coach K's leaving.
Yeah, it's time.
Oh yeah,
it's absolutely time for him to go. Like if it goes on any longer, it's going to be too late. It's probably a little too late, but it's not the point where it's embarrassing for him.
Yeah, and UNC.
Like Jopa. You remember what happened to Jopa?
Oh, my God.
It's like as bad as it can be.
He was a puppet.
Well, he's a piece of shit, too.
Well, that, too.
You know? It's just amazing how like someone
You wanted hate mail? We're about to get some hate mail.
Yeah,
we're
in I forgot we're in Pennsylvania.
We're in northeastern Pennsylvania. Our school...
Oh, well, I want to set this straight, though. I mean, if you haven't heard already before... Jopa was keeping it under wraps that someone was like raping children.
Yeah.
So like the guy is a piece of shit. I don't care how many championships you won for your precious,
I know,
like football team. You know, like the guy again. Like the thing is, he was put up on a pedestal and he was held in such a high regard for such a long time.
Oh yeah,
that was a wild story.
Yeah,
and a terrible story.
Well, I just think it's funny because even where we're from, our high school football team is the exact same attire as Penn State's.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
They're identical.
Well, yeah, as close as you can get, really.
I mean, it says, like, what? One says Comets.
But, like, we're not like the Lions, though. We were the Comets. So it's...
But I'm saying you could, like, take...
Just the colors, yeah.
Yeah. They were
going for that, yeah. They were trying to look like Penn State, right?
Yes. 100%. What else you got for the Rocket?
Oh, I don't know. I dated someone who's
a Rocket.
Someone whose father snubbed Jopa one time on Penn State's campus.
Snubbed him.
Like they were walking past each other. They were crossing paths. Like no one else in the quad, and like Jopa was accustomed to being stopped and like admiration being thrown his way and that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, I love you.
But this guy just walked right past him, no acknowledgement whatsoever. I think he glanced back and like saw Jopa glancing back, like wondering where's my accolades, you know?
Does he not know who I am
Right.
and where we are?
And I heard this was one of the higher and prouder moments this guy had at Penn State, just because it's such a good snub, you know? Like if you're gonna do any snubbing on that campus, like that was the pinnacle right there.
It'd be like
Because this was, decades ago where,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
But it'd be funny if you just happened to meet him and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm Joe Paterno." He'd be like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? What's your job?
Yeah.
It was funny too, because when all of that was going down, and then he stopped being the head coach, I was like, that dude's not gonna live much longer.
Oh yeah, he's
I think that was the only thing keeping him alive.
heartbroken and like, yeah,
Literally, like that was it. It was the only thing keeping that man alive. And I was like,
I bet you could have watched the deterioration happen
Oh.
in real time. Like you probably worse than you're gonna see. Like you know how a spouse loses a spouse and then they die shortly afterwards. It's like one of those situations.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I got nothing.
Let's see. We already made our picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you already mentioned the architect, both the course and the clubhouse?
Yeah.
So we're.
I mean, it was a Ross. We talk about Ross. We've talked about Ross enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like a normal golf course.
They're
gonna tear apart.
They're just gonna tear it apart, and that's gonna be the fun thing about watching this.
Yeah, unless it's like, no, I think I don't even know if it's gonna be like super hot there or anything. That's gonna be like, oh, maybe it's gonna be windy, but
Yeah.
like, there's nothing going on.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna see it. Like I might go to a festival this weekend. I'm not 100% yet.
Yeah. I'll be working.
But then I got a father son tournament on Sunday.
Oh, big.
Yeah, so I can't mess that up. I probably should not go to the festival. I was thinking maybe like a one night thing, but I was only seeing the 4-day passes. It's a bunch of bullshit.
So, none of your brothers can play, or is like Tony gonna
No,
play?
Gary's gonna be at a wedding the previous night,
Oh man,
and
busy guy.
and Tony just played with him for the 3-day.
Yeah, so he's sick of him.
Yeah,
All right, well that's your job then.
yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, until next week, hopefully I can.
And don't forget to
Bring
slow
up-
down and move over when you're on the road.
Oh yeah. Do you want to go through the whole thing?
Sure.
You should. I mean, it's a good PSA that you do.
Yeah. So if there's something happening on the side of the road, slow down, move over. And if you can't slow down and move over, slow down to at least 20 under the speed limit. I think that's what I said. 15. I don't know. Just go really fucking slow. I don't remember. It'll be the whole 5 seconds of your life, and you could potentially be saving someone else's life.
Yeah. So.
Do that. Just don't be an asshole. Peace.
Thank you.